How's it going? Jonathan here with Brenthel Industries. We're gonna wait a quick minute and then we're gonna take you into the shop and show you some of the builds we got going on, show you some of the differences and what we've been doing to our trophy truck specs lately, our 6100s. So give it a couple seconds, see if anybody wants to pop in. You can ask questions while I go over the truck. So we're gonna walk into the shop now. All right. This is Brenthel Industries. Got probably about 15 Offroad race trucks in here right now. Generally I have between 10 to 25 trucks in here being built at a time. Usually that's a combination of our personal race trucks and the trucks that we have, new trucks being built for customers and trucks that we're prepping for customers to go to races. So right now we're going to go over to Richie Armstrong's truck, full bore. Full bore racing trophy truck, spec 6100. So he races all the best in the Desert Series and he races all Sport Series. He's got chassis number 2 out of 20 chassis he's built for the 6100 class. We'll come over and see some of the updates we've done most recently. Upgraded the tie rods. He has changed all stainless steel tri-Y headers. We actually added about 20-25 horsepower with these headers here. We originally did a set of mild steel non-tri-Y, and as with everything, you can always improve and make them better. So now we're looking at tri-Y stainless. That was all done through Danzio, the Danzio motor, Danzio wiring on this package. So let's see what else we got going on. Any questions, feel free to ask along the way. Try to answer them for you guys. This is where we mount all of our PDUs. We use all life, similar to a Motec system, also supplied by Danzio motors. Does all your data logging for you. It's a huge help. If you look inside the truck here, take a look inside and you can see all the PDMs. What it does for you, instead of a traditional analog gauge, one of the big advantages you see here is it automatically tells you when your transmission gets hot, your oil temperature gets hot, it starts flashing at you. An analog gauge depends on the navigator, and a navigator has to make sure that they're looking at that the whole time. The navigator has a big job though, so when he's trying to read you where to go on the course, and he's also trying to tell you that your temperatures are getting hot, it just eliminates a little bit of his job anyway. Chris Pearson might not like that, he's my navigator, but he might not like I say eliminate. I always tell him I'm eliminating his job. He's like, what am I supposed to do over here, just sit? Like, yeah, just sit. But no, in reality they do a lot. They're a huge part of the team, just like everyone is, the builders, the fabricators. There's so much that goes into building an off-road race team, and it's a big part of it. But back to what we've been doing to this truck, some of the updates. These PDMs here no longer have switches. This eliminates relays, this eliminates breakers, and it automatically trips it if for any reason your radiator fan goes off, it turns it into yellow, retrips the breaker for you inside the PDM. So that's pretty huge. Again, telling you your engine temperatures on the screen automatically. That's a huge one. It just flashes and tells you. Let's go to some other updates we've done to this truck. Since it is number 2, it was built. This one's built about 4 years ago. We started 15 years ago at Brenthel Industries building these trucks, and we are on number 71, chassis number 71 right now. This is spec truck number 2 out of 20. Our most recent change is a geometry update. We did trailing arms and we lengthened them 5 inches. So when we started with this class, what we were trying to do is make the absolute most bite in the car. And by doing that, we gave it a lot of anti-squat. That's geometry. But we gave it a whole lot of anti-squat so that it would put the power to the ground a little faster and better than normal. Engineering doesn't always work out in the real world. Luckily, we are able to do engineering, testing, and we drive them as well. So we get to feel it and tell you what we like and what we don't like. In this instance, we drove it for many years, and it's good. You can absolutely win on the combo we had, but we improved on it. And by testing other vehicles we have and making changes to them, we've lengthened this trailer roughly. What it did as a feel in the race car, race truck, what you feel is, instead of it wanting to bicycle real hard in those corners, when you just have to fight it, really get after it, it just settles now. And it goes around the corner just so much easier. The disadvantage is always give and take. It doesn't turn quite as snappy. Before, it just boom, rotated on time. Never needed to feel it, anything else. Now, it's a little different. It still rotates extremely well because it does have a mid cell versus a rear cell. So, again, there's always a give and a take when you're building the trucks. But when we had to do that, we lowered the center of gravity on the truck. We lowered the shock mounts as well, 5 inches from where they were at. So the truck was sitting at about the bottom of the truck, 18.5, 19.5 inches of ground clearance. Now we've lowered it down to about 15.5. So it's a huge change in the truck. We're really happy. We're still working on some of the valving changes with King and always going out there to improve. We don't really believe there's such thing as a perfect race truck because you can always improve on them, make changes, make them better. So any questions coming out there? All right. Spare drive shaft on the truck, a few other things, but I think that's it for today. Next time we come in here, I'll show you what we do to the truck that's different from some of the other manufacturers, having it completely race ready when you get to the race. And I'll go over all the little items that we do to make it so that as soon as you get there, it's race ready. It's every part you can think of and you need to go to the race. That's what we're going to do next time, and we're going to keep going with these, so just save them to the live feed. Follow also our Brenthel YouTube channel. We'll be posting quite a bit more of these.